Here with head coach Jim Penders of the Huskies, a 4-3 win here in the series opener against St. John's. Coach, that's a big one for you guys tonight. You stranded a lot of runners against a really good ace in Nick Mondak, but you guys just kept plugging, and then finally, there late, Kyler Fedko, a huge 2-out, 2-run double.
Yeah, really, really big. You know, Pat Winkle had a nice 2-out RBI and an RBI with less than 2, put the ball in play with 2 strikes just to get us a run there too. But Kyler had the big knock. He got the game ball, like 3 knocks tonight. And, you know, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just got the barrel to it just enough. And he's just such a good offensive player. So really, really happy with the win. Nice to be back in Jamaica, Queens. They're always tough here. And, you know, I thought Mondak did a really nice job. I mean, he scattered. You know, we had base runners, it seemed like every inning. You know, those were a lot. He made a lot of high leverage pitches. And, you know, not much for free tonight. A couple wild pitches. You know, we had 1 walk in the last inning, but we didn't give them much. And that was, you know, it was the tail of the game. We won the battle of free 90s, and we win the ball game. And if the strike 3 gets blocked, we're probably in extra innings right now. So, you know, that's what college baseball. That's what it comes down to. But yes, Kyler Fedko got that big hit.
Talk about your pitching tonight, especially Austin. I think he'll get overshadowed a bit, but gives up those 2 runs early, and then he was able to settle down and keep you guys in the game.
Yeah, Coach Mack just made a really good point in the huddle. He just didn't give in. You know, he adjusted his game plan and noticed what they were doing in the first inning. You know, they jumped a couple inside fastballs and something about the scouting report. You know, okay, now we're going to make an adjustment. And they had some barrels early in the game. It seemed like they had him timed up. They had a nice approach against him, and he pivoted. You know, and good pitchers know how to make adjustments on the fly. He's got a real cerebral approach out there, and nothing seems to fluster him. So he didn't get on his heels. He kept attacking, and it wound up working out. You know, when you don't give away free stuff from the mound, you got a chance to stay in the ball game, and he winds up staying in it. We were going to go back to him if we didn't take the lead. You know, in the 8th inning, his pitch count was where it needed to be, but we figured they hadn't gotten a look at Marrero. It was time to mix it up a little bit, and Andrew did a nice job, and Caleb did a nice job too.
How can you explain the 8th inning for you guys offensively this year? 53 runs, by far the most runs in an inning for you guys this season.
You know better than that. You don't want to jinx it now. No, I think that's, you know, it's well, in football they hold up the 4 fingers, and yeah, it's become kind of a rallying cry for us. The 8th inning's our inning. You know, and I love that. You know, at home, on the road, it puts pressure on the opponent. If we can get up on them late, all right. You know, it'd be a lot easier for the coach's blood pressure if we could get up on them a little bit earlier. But I know that they've got confidence that we're always in the ball game, and they're going to keep scratching and clawing. And you know, when we see that 8th inning come up, it's a good feeling. So the guys have performed well, and you know, we have some mature hitters. I think sometimes they need to see a few times around the order and get in rhythm. And they don't get flustered. You know, they don't get. Most of our guys tend not to get emotional and stay with the approach and the plan. And Coach Horrigan called them up in the 2nd or 3rd inning. He said, "Guys, we're having great at bats. You know, we're having 5, 6, 7 pitch at bats. Just stick with it." And sure enough, you know, you got Mondak out a little bit earlier than they probably wanted to take him out on a Friday night, and it winds up helping us win the ball game.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Jonesy.